Dr. Rosemary Alwoc, Ogwal, yamungamaze okuyita mu kasunsula ati ajja kukiikirira ekibiina. You are a party candidate.
On 18th January 2024, Honorable Barbara Atim Cecilia Ogwal, who was the elected women MP of Parliament for Dokolo district, was reported dead in India after a short illness. Since then, various political parties have been in talks with the daughter of the late Honorable Cecilia, Dr. Rosemary. As the Constitution, 60 days are given to the Electoral Commission to organize a by-election. While addressing the media at the party headquarters, the party president, Honorable Patrick Oboy Amoriat, says that the late Honorable Cecilia Barbara Atim Ogwal was a competent leader, and the only way to pay her is by electing Dr. Rosemary as her successor. He called upon the people of Dokolo district to continue supporting the FDC and gave the mandate to LC5 chairman of Dokolo to be the campaign chairman, Mr. James Otto. Dr. Rosemary was handed the party constitution, strategic plan of the party, and the flag in the journey to succeed her mother.
Sometimes you run away with certain things. I know that you are going to challenge us by saying, look, are you also not getting into the NRM Museveni disease? If Rosemary Alwoc was just and only just the daughter of Imat Cecilia Ogwal, probably should not have qualified to have our flag. But she's a woman of value. A woman of character. Somebody who would fit exactly in the shoes of her departed mother. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I want to make a clarion call to the people of Lango, and particularly the people of Dokolo, to find in Dr. Rosemary Alwoc a perfect replacement for that Cecilia Barbara Atim Ogwal. That we come into this by-election with a candidate of quality and not a gambler. Somebody who has had to give up her comfort to come into the murky waters of politics in order to cause a conclusion of the programs that Imat Cecilia Ogwal was so much passionate about. I would like to call on the leadership of the NRM to ensure a level playing ground for all candidates. Actually, from here, I'm going to put a call across to the Electoral Commission that has just got another term to act in such a manner to prove that they are different from the people who served in the other term.
But right now, I stand before you because my mother has been called up by the Lord. It is only for that reason that I stand here before you. My mother was returned to Parliament by the people of Dokolo by ever-increasing majorities every time that she stood.
Dokolo, yeah!
And she had a mandate to stand under the FDC ticket. Now, she had been elected from 2021 all the way to 2026. The only reason she's not here, standing, talking to you in her commanding voice, is because, as I said, she's with the Lord. But she would not want us to mourn, because there's work to do. Uganda is a young country, and she left her work unfinished. And who better to do her work than someone who shared her vision. Someone who can continue the work that Atat, Cecilia, Atim Ogwal left for us. And that is why I am standing before you today. Now, many of you might think, but you're somebody who was in the UK for many years. How could you do this work? I will respond this way. I can do this work because I was sent there to study, as has already been introduced. I began by studying law. I did my master's in economics. I did my PhD in economics. After that, I went and worked in the delivery of public services. I gave advice on the delivery of local government services and eventually in the delivery of central government services. I have very high level, very senior experience that I bring to this role. But more than that, I was working very closely with my mother. I knew what was happening on the ground here. I may not physically have been here, but I was working with my mother. But most importantly, I was investing in the infrastructure projects that has transformed Dokolo to the Dokolo that you have today.